Hi everyone, how's it going? Sorry about my freak out yesterday. Hopefully this will make up for it though. The game appears to be running just fine. Windows and YouTube are also cooperating too, so that's great, isn't it? The only thing I'm having slight issues with is the live chat for some reason. My usual methods of conveying the live chat aren't working so well. So I may have to improvise here. Just give me a sec. Maybe OBS will actually cooperate. But who knows? Hard to say. Once a broadcast has been created, your live chat will appear here. I'm literally live streaming OBS. Forget it. So, how is everybody? Actually, can I control a game like... No, I cannot. Okay. Thankfully, there is another way for me to check the live chat, kinda. I'm basically looking on my Roku device. So it should be fine. Anyway. I'm just gonna... close out of... Oh, no. I guess I should probably do click-through for OBS. Okay, here we go. Okay, everything appears to be in order now. Let's finally begin. Check this out. I've actually got FSR, which is basically a kind of digital reconstruction. It's an upscaler, essentially. Also, I got the missile tank under there. If you're wondering how I did it, I grapple beamed across that creature, and then I shot a stalagmite, and then it broke through the ice, and then I jumped down, and then it was right there. I was kind of testing things. I also got a controller. It was gifted to me. It's a really good one, too. It's like a PS4 Elite controller. It even has rumble. That one kind of surprised me. Okay. I am going the opposite direction of where I need to go. Perfect. But I should be able to see the live chat just fine. The only drawback is I can't see the live chat after like a minute or two. Only the most recent messages, then they fade out. Yeah, I can see the live chat. I can see what you just put. That's literally all I can see. Like after a minute or so, it disappears. This should be fine as long as I pay attention. That's weird. The game doesn't seem to run as well as it did before. Wonder why that is. It seems to quickly regain itself, but... it was better before, I think. Maybe it's because I basically had to reinstall the entire program because it was having corruption issues. You didn't see the chat for a good portion of the stream? Ah, you're funny. That wasn't my fault. Okay, maybe it was kind of my fault for assuming that the chat was dead, but OBS literally never had a problem with that before. Like, came out of nowhere. It came out of nowhere! In the trees! I told you. Also, there's a secret door here. Want to guess what this does? It does this. And guess what's behind it? Another artifact. Chozo artifact acquired. This is the artifact of spirit, the 11th of 12. But I still have more than that, of course. If I remember correctly, I already got the other one in the, what is Chozo? They're basically the bird people that raised Samus. They took her in after her real parents died. Because the dragon that she's chasing after, Ridley, attacked a space colony when she was 4. Both of her parents died. Power bomb expansion acquired. Maximum power bomb capacity increased by 1. So I need as many items as I can because I want to get the secret ending. Where Samus actually shows her face. Well, you know, her full face, not just whatever you can see off her reflection. It's not working right now. Sort of. She's contracted to work with the Galactic Federation. It's actually a mistranslation of sorts to call her a bounty hunter. I guess they just thought it sounded cooler, but it's not really what she is. She's not completely freelance. She gets contracts from the Galactic Federation. Well, I guess she is freelance, but she's not working on random bounties that people set up. She's basically an independent contractor. And she's sort of a protector, too. Also, she really hates the space pirates because of what they took from her. I catch you up to speed, somewhat? Man, it's so cool that this controller actually has rumble. I can actually feel it as I'm charging this. It's so cool. I know, it's one of those things that you really shouldn't be that impressed by, but USB controllers usually don't have these kind of functions, so just give me it. Let me have this. Also, like I said, I'm also going to be trying to find upgrades, because I need 75% of items to get the ending where you see Samus's face. And right now, I have 67%. So we're going to need to get that number up a bit. Now, let's see. Which ones do I still need to get? Let's see. Chozo lore. Artifacts. Here we go. Oops. I keep forgetting that. I set it up the way that an actual... Do you think Samus would be a better developed character if it was similar to the one of the Guts? I don't know. What was his backstory? Wait, one of them is just empty. I guess I never saw that one. Okay, within the ruins of our home, we honor our fallen elders in a great hall. A chamber beneath the statue holds the artifact of world. I think I know where that is. Oh, 2 of them I just straight up never scanned. I guess I better go back there, huh? No, wait, I know one of them is in the Phazon mine. So I can just go straight there. I can figure out where I'm going. What's the closest route to the Phazon mines? I think it's right over there. So I should just be able to go this way. I just love that squishy noise that creature makes. So cute. Don't know why I think that. Man, this looks good, doesn't it? A little blurry, of course. It's not exactly 2K here, but it's still really good. I know, I probably sound like a broken record with that. Nice. Come on. Were killed, foster mother died of disease, his father sold him by his fellow mercenary, his later companions were sacrificed to demons. Wow, that's quite an edge you got there. I think Samus just being essentially Batman is enough. Batman, but raised by space birds. That's basically what Samus is. If Batman was raised by space birds and got power armor, he would be Samus. Well, and Samus is also less averse to killing, as you can probably tell. Batman has a whole I must never kill, or I'll be as bad as them policy. Not Samus, though. Samus doesn't have any problem in basically extincting an entire species. She does what needs to be done, in other words. Batmiss Warrior? Sure, that works. Kinda. I wonder if I can double jump that. I cannot! Well, now we know. Cost me a little bit of distance, but hey, now we know. That's the important thing. It's always about the learning experience. I want to get through here, I'm going to have to curl into a small ball. You have the balls to get through here? Samus does. Anyway. Oh, look at that. Is that an energy tank? I think it might be. Not only am I going to get another item for that list, but it's going to be a freaking energy tank too. Energy tank acquired. Maximum energy capacity increased by 100. Fuck yeah. Although that's technically a little bit misleading. It's more like 99 points. I know that's just one, but still misleading. You better be upfront about that one missing hit point or I will come for you. And I will correct you. And make you look the fool. You watch yourself, mister. I'll do it. Guess nobody else is here. Gary did mention that he had something to do today. Which is fine, obviously. At least you're here. I appreciate it. Wonder what's back here. Oh look, it's a missile door, isn't that cute? Slam. Oh, a save room. Cool. I know this looks contrived, but it really isn't. It's been a while since I played Metroid Prime, so I don't remember where anything is. Seems kind of random that that one is a wave door. You think it would be ice or fire. You know, something that vaguely relates to the theme. I guess not. You gotta be random about this, you know? Oops. Okay. Phazon Mines. Bingo. That's where I want to go. Gotta love shortcuts. I find it funny that the plasma beam works on damn near everything, including creatures that should be adapted to the heat. Like, we're in an active volcanic area. You would think these guys would be a little more used to the heat, you know? I guess not. They just burn so easily. Darn it. Almost thought that maybe this would be another thing that I can power bomb, but it doesn't look like it. There isn't even anything down there. Oh well. Guess you can't win them all, huh? I gotta remember that down is ice. You're cold as ice. You're willing to sacrifice our love. Or something or another. Time to roll around in radiation. Because I can. Happy St. Patrick's Day, by the way. I probably should have mentioned that. Alright. Metroid Quarantine. Elite Quarters. That ought to be where I need to go. So I want to go straight down. Just plummet all the way to the ground. That's what you want. Be a real shame if your processor's overheated, huh? Darn it. See, those elemental pirates are annoying. Oh boy. Let's just hurry up and get out of here. Look at all that radiation. I'm positively glowing with it. Oops. Oh wait, is this where you first discover them? Son of a bitch. So much for trying to scan these little bastards. I know what this is. It's a fission Metroid. Fission Metroid. Metroid with the ability to split into two forms. I see Viz censor some parts of the Dragon Ball manga, like Gotenks, Yamcha flipping off Boo, Tien, respectively. They only have hands clutched. That's how Dragon Ball Kai censored it, too. Mutant capable of splitting into two. This split endows the new creatures with invulnerability to most weaponry. This effect is unstable, resulting in weakness to a type of weapon fire. The vulnerability appears to be random due to the chaotic nature of Phazon mutation. Or you can just use a power bomb. Hot tip. Ah, shit. Out of the way, jackass. But yeah, that censorship is also retained in Dragon Ball Kai. Did they just round the corner with perfect accuracy? What the frick? That's bullshit right there. Huh. It's 69. Anyway, forgot my train of thought. Right. I think the one censorship for Dragon Ball Kai that most people would find agreeable is with little boys' schlongs, like Kid Goku and Kid Gohan. I think most people can agree that maybe that's better covered up. Metroids seem to be more lenient than head crabs. Why is that? They seem more aggressive than head crabs. The fact that they can fly makes them so much worse. So I have to disagree slightly. In some ways, Metroids are much worse. Although head crabs hop, so they can be pretty annoying too. Just die already. Seriously. Thank you. Let's just hop on in. The water's great. Yeah, I didn't figure there was anything here, but it never hurts to check, you know? Just in case. Ha, take that, you freak. Uh-oh. Come on. We've got a hunter Metroid here. Luckily, they can't follow you into other rooms. Even if they're latched onto you, it'll just kill them, which is kind of funny. Leave me alone. Did you piss off already? Son of a bitch. Piss off already. Okay, this is what I was looking for. See, you can see the artifact from here. You could probably make it to the artifact without the phase-on suit, but it's so much more difficult. For this reason. Yeah, see this all right here? I hate to be the bearer of bad news, Vegsy, but you don't want a Metroid on you. Unless you want it to be your last. This is the artifact of Newborn, the last of 12. Yeah, too bad, huh? Too bad I didn't get them in order. What in the world? Looked like a weird 3D effect because of how they were placed. Kinda weird. Oh shit, I backtracked. I went back the way I came. Watch this. Here's how you kill them with efficiency. You want to kill a fission Metroid fast? Just powerbomb them. At least now I can go through this relatively unheadbanged. Thermal vision helps a treat here. Come on, you creature, hurry up and come this way. Thank you. At least I got most of the artifacts now. Oh shit. Get me out of here, Johnny. I don't want to be in the Metroid room anymore. I want to get the hell out of here. Oh shit. You know what? Screw this. They may not be fission Metroids, but I'll do this anyway. Bastard. Shit. Really? Is it just me, or does that seem a little bit bullshit that they can do that? They should not be able to round a corner that easily. They look like they're charging at you, but somehow they can turn on a dime. What the H? Seems a little cheap to me, doesn't it? Doesn't it look a little cheap? With the way they're just dive bombing at you and going for broke, they should not be able... Fuck. And I shouldn't be this stupid, and yet I am anyway. Just kidding. Let's try that again. I keep mixing up the buttons. Ironically, I did it this way so that it would be more like a real Switch controller, and that's just causing me confusion. I'm beginning to think it wasn't worth it. I mean, what did I care if it was based off of a Switch controller or not? Because I'm more used to the A button being at the bottom. I don't know why Nintendo decided to put the B button at the bottom. It was kind of weird. It's almost like they were trying to copy the Japanese Sony layout or something. You know, where the circle button is the affirmation button. But then again, what do I know? A has always been at the bottom, is what I'm saying. Or at least as far as this goes. This is weird. Oh boy. Yeah, to hell with this. Take this. Little bastards can all die. in a fire. Are there any items here that I can obtain? Probably not. Maybe at least a scan or two. I guess we'll find out, won't we? Platform active. Super. Wait, what do we have here? The hell's this? Well, whatever it is, none of my scanners can make sense of it. If you can't scan it, it must not be important. What about you? What even are these? Must be decoration. Oh well. So much for your Omega Pirate, though. Granted, it did get one kill on me. Ah, right. That was just a security gate. Oh boy. Wait, what's this? Oh right, it's the weapon refill station. There's a weapon refill station over there, in case you're curious. Son of a bitch. Everything is just trying to stop me. Freaking bastard. I find it ironic that these Metroids are mutated by Phazon, but if they touch that Phazon, it kills them. Kinda weird. Should I find that weird? Because I do. What you got, huh? Let's try this. Try this on for size, you freaky bastard. How do you like that? How you like me now? Uh-oh. That's cheating. Hitting me when I can't hit back. You really are a coward, aren't you? Come on. Okay, here we go. I mean, technically you can turn that off, I think. I just don't. You can turn some of the HUD elements off. If you'd prefer it... Hold on, let me just check this display. Helmet visibility displays Samus's helmet. HUD capacity. Oh, okay, here we go. Let's try that. We'll receive in-game alerts. There you go, that better? That at least hides her helmet, and it makes the HUD elements more transparent. I figure the HUD elements should still be there, just at a reduced opacity. Okay, Anti-knives. How's it going? Opinion on what? Oh, okay. Well, now that you mention it, arguably, it gives you more screen space, but I'm not against the idea of it opting for immersion. I think that's what it was trying to go for. It was trying to say this is what Samus sees. Like, of course, she needs the relevant information. Maybe one of these days. But it's not a big priority. I'm not against the idea. I just have other things, you know? Ah, the waiting game, my favorite. Second only to the screw this, just jump off game. What? Well, black and red does look good on her. When do we get to the planet explosion part? Well, we already had that, remember? Remember the pirate frigate? That was your explosion part. Although it was more of a space station, but close enough. We already did that. The armor stays on. But how are we gonna... The armor stays on. Anyway, I'd better save. You know me, sometimes I get paranoid. That something bad'll happen if I don't. Like the game will crash. Call it paranoia, but, you know, it wouldn't be paranoia if there wasn't a... I wouldn't be paranoid if there wasn't a precedent for it. Oh, I just saw what I thought I saw. Let's see, Pendrena drifts south. Actually, that is a good place to go to. Also, check this out. Look at the item collection. Basically, yeah. I think it runs pretty well, all things considered. Considering people have actually said my computer is not recommended to do this on. Because it's kind of weak. Do I run well? What does that mean? Oh, you're making a joke because I said it runs pretty well. Yuzu. I was doing Ryu Jinx, but it was crashing way too frequently. Yuzu is to the point that it actually runs it more smoothly. Shit. Ah, screw it. Let's just kill this thing. Work off some steam. Man, that thing, it looks even uglier in HD, doesn't it? You thought that mother lover looked ugly before. Ah, damn. Got the face only a mother could love. RetroArch. Doesn't that basically just use the cores of other emulators? I think I do have RetroArch, actually. I can never figure out how to use it, though. Because it uses cores, and it's complicated. Are you calling me a dingus, or is it actually called dingus? Okay, there we go. Let's see if I find another item here. I need 75% if I want to get the ending that I want. Ah, another missile expansion. Maximum missile carrying capacity increased by 5. That's what I like to see. You know, it's just so lovely. I should probably go that way. Save station D. Yeah, I should probably look around while I'm here. I'm still looking for more items, always. And apparently it isn't based on scans, which I guess that's good. At least that means you aren't going to get yourself locked out of the secret endings. Because if you don't get, like, all the scans you possibly can of all the bosses, it makes it impossible to get 100% scans. But luckily, those aren't really for anything except for bragging rights, I guess. Oh, I'm not a fan of these things. These things suck. I do love the fact that you have the option to turn all the narrations on. Thank you. Although I wanted to scan that. Although I probably already did at some point. For some reason it's lagging a bit. It wasn't lagging before. It was like buttery smooth. I mean, it's not bad. It's not a problem as long as it works. I care far more about the stability than, you know, whether it runs perfectly. Although it would also be nice for it to run well, too. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Any secrets in here for me to uncover? One-way access hatch. Entry point lies elsewhere. Neat. Cool, very cool. It's only a shame the game doesn't give you some kind of hint on where things are that you haven't collected yet. Obviously, I would never expect the game to handhold me, but I think just giving you a vague, like, flashing in the room that it's in might help. That way you're not looking all over creation for it. That's what some Metroid games do. I know with some of the 2D games, well, older 2D games, it would just have a dot in the room where you haven't collected. Oh wait, the dot is if you have. I think there's a circle if you haven't. It gives you a hint without telling you exactly where it is. Yeah, I'm not really sure about that. That's kind of subjective. Do you mean like the most memorable or the most efficient? Because I feel like that could be answered in different ways. I know I'm probably biased as hell in my answer, but I think one of the more iconic HUDs is the one from Doom. It may not be the most efficient, but it's memorable. I miss the HUD face, which had the nicest sounding HUD. What? Sounding HUD? Which one had the nicest HUD sounds? Like pickup sounds? That's a good question, if that's what you meant. Ah. Good question. There are some that I would like for different reasons, of course. Yeah, now nothing really comes to mind immediately. Something that would have a nice item collection sound. I don't know, how about you? I don't think there's anything here for me to grab. Thinking about it, but well, Duke 3D has the cheesy one-liners when you pick up weapons. I like that. That's something that I can think of off the top of my head. Like when you get a random weapon and he goes, "Hail to the king, baby! Groovy!" Cool. Also, Rise of the Triad Remake did the same thing. I like that. I think it's crashing. Shit. Well, at least it lasted over... yeah, technically I've been live streaming for over an hour. It's frozen. This thing is so frozen that it's starting to sing Let It Go. Luckily I didn't lose that much progress. I think you mean it's getting farther. The crashes aren't really happening frequently enough for me to justify cutting it entirely. But it does mean it's going to take me longer to beat the game, so... I wouldn't necessarily say it's good for that. Besides, I want to get 75% items before I'm done. If you get 100%, then you get to see Dark Samus's hand rising out of the ooze, but I'm going to compromise and just say I want 75%. That way I can see Samus take off her helmet. I technically saw a screenshot of that already, but I didn't see video of it. It'll be interesting to see it in motion, I think.
Ice Valley.
I would love to see them do the same thing to Metroid Prime 2, though. That would be awesome. Especially Quadraxis. Call me crazy, but it's one of my favorite boss fights in any video game. Just satisfying. But I mentioned that already. To its credit, it lasted over an hour before crashing, technically. Yeah, it did. So hopefully I'll get some more mileage out of it before it decides to do it again. Oh yeah, I guess I should probably address that, huh? After Metroid Prime Remastered, it seems like I'm going to be doing Resident Evil Village. Just thought I'd give you guys the heads up. That one, of course, will be played natively. It actually has a PC version. Anyway. Man, I love that music. That music slaps, doesn't it? So cool. So iconic. Resident Evil 6. You're funny, Neo. Technically, Resident Evil City would be like Resident Evil 2 or 3. Although that would make Resident Evil 4 Resident Evil Village. Technically. Alright, you little bastard, where are you? Hiding from me like a dick. Like a Dick Tracy. Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City. Ah. If that's the one I'm thinking of, I think that one, I heard that one is really bad. Like that multiplayer game that they made. Maybe I'm thinking of something else, though. Supposedly there was a really bad one that I think centers around Hunk and those characters. It's multiplayer. Capcom was trying really hard to make an esports game out of Resident Evil, but it flopped hard. Because go figure, when you go out of your way to try to force an esport to happen, it tends to suck. Because people don't play these series for that. Oh shit. I'm in the lava. I'm in the lava. I better get out. Oh boy. Whoops. Roku kind of blipped out there. Oops. Now I gotta both get back up and find it. Successfully connected, I guess. If anyone said anything for the past minute or so, I didn't see it because... yeah, Roku kind of... it decided now is a good time to go into screensaver mode. I guess every so often I'm gonna have to make sure that it has some kind of detection here of input. I'm guessing it's just decoration. Oh, hey, hello, Sarah. What's up? Not funny. Oh, whatever. I'm Spider-Man. Huh. Anyway. No. We talked about this, Sarah. Don't go making deals behind my back. Last I checked, you are not the manager of my channel. You're not nearly sleazy enough to be a manager. What are you, a politician? Call the manager. Maybe I will. Karen Sarah. I'm gonna call you Karen Sarah from now on. I demand to speak to your manager. Oh yeah, I did. I ended up turning it into a Unity game. Kinda. It's like the spiritual successor to that, essentially. I guess that sometimes decoration is just decoration. It doesn't have to mean anything. Oh, neat. Oh, you know what's funny? Stuttering Craig and Adam in Side Scrollers podcast did an interview with Darkside Phil recently, and Ghost actually did super chats on it. That was hilarious. He actually joked at one point that the live stream is now banned in a certain country that is initialized by SA because it showed them roasting a pig on it. And I think you know what pig they're talking about, too. Anyway. I think the artifact is... wait a minute. World. Within the ruins of our great home, we honor our fallen elders in a great hall. A chamber beneath the statue. Great hall. Gotta remember that. Variations of it. Ghost watch. Pony movie for $400. I mean, hey, if someone's willing to pay him that much, why not, right? That's just capitalizing. He's a capitalist. That's what he does. Ah, that must be what it's talking about. I should go over there. I guess Elisera thinks that he did it for too cheap. Why do you think that everything is selling your soul? Just because they do something that you don't like, that doesn't mean it's selling your soul, Elisera. No, I can see it. You said capitalism doesn't mean selling your souls. That's... bleh. I got that. I see it. And my retaliation is just because you don't like it, that doesn't mean it's selling your soul, Elisera. I'm not into this particular thing. That must mean you're selling your soul. That's not how the world works, Elisera. You don't get to decide what selling your soul is. That would be God. Okay. I gotta go through that door up ahead. Incoming scan data. Analysis of artifact temple complete. Return artifacts to gain access to impact crater. No shit. Oh, okay, for some reason the game is hardcore slowing down now. It's called being a mercenary. Why is it going so slowly all of a sudden? Does this game have a memory leaking issue? Or rather the program itself, maybe? It's probably the program itself. I wouldn't be surprised if it had a memory leaking issue. Because it'll run just fine, and then all of a sudden it'll just slowly get worse and worse. I think he means the mercenary. Want to hear a profound quote relating to mercenary work? In a career with low life expectancy, you should fear the old man. Because that means he's good enough to have survived. Food for thought. I'm glad you think so, Elisera. Anyway, I better go to the Great Hall. Energy core access, energy core. It is all the way over here. How quaint. You take your spinny little asses down to hell, where they belong. Uh-oh, shrooms. Oh, that's hilarious. They're not very bright, are they? Speaking of bright. I don't know why my controller is subtly vibrating. Maybe it's because I was jumping. Ah, I see. That's cool. Yeah, I'm using a controller now just because it's that good. I think it's better than the mouse hook solution I was using. One really cool thing that I actually told Vegzy about is there's actually a button in the back that halves the sensitivity of the right analog stick. When I jump, I also slightly vibrate. Wow, okay, okay. Anyway, you hold down this button, you see this is what it looks like when I'm moving around normally, but you hold this down. That's weird. Okay, here we go. It halves the speed of it. That way you can make more precise shots. I think that's really cool. I find it funny how this is made so much easier with the jumping. Then you would probably vibrate a little more. You're funny, Alicera. How many controllers actually have a button that does the sensitivity? How many controllers can you think of that actually has a button specifically for halving the sensitivity so you can aim more easily? It's still a really cool concept. Come on, don't lie. Don't hate, playa. Shit. I hate it when they do that. Every time they attack you, they just interrupt your attacks. You can't really see their attacks in the X-ray mode. Oh boy. There you go. Damn you. Using the cover of your friends to attack me. Cowardly. But I guess you can argue it's effective. At least until it isn't. Anyway. Chozo Ruins translated, the Hall of the Elders. Cool. Scrubbed as past tense. The Elder's greatest power lies beyond the second lock. Ah, I see. You know what that means? The ice one. Huh, look at that. Radiation collector designed to absorb and store solar energy. Cool. Isn't that neat? I think that's awesome. But then again, what the hell do I know? I'm impressed by anything. There we go. Bud. A new path has been opened. Aren't you? See, this is a Chozo. To answer your question, Vegzy. See? They're the bird people that raised Samus. Elisara should be happy. He loves birds. What the hell? I already have it? That makes no sense. It said I didn't have it, though. Okay, something's not right here. Okay, I'm at World. Great Hall, a chamber beneath the statue holds the artifact of the world. So why isn't it on there? What the hell? Is it because I returned it? That has to be it. Weird. Something ain't right here. Hey, now, something ain't right here. Before I go, I am going to check out the ones to the most right. Let's see if this one has anything of interest. Nice. I can't wait to see what this one has. Oh. Huh. That explains it. I went to the wrong one. Chozo artifact acquired. This is the artifact of the world. The 10th of 12. Now I just need one more. We're actually nearing the end game, but I do still want to collect 4% more items. It depends. Technically, I just need one more artifact, then I have to beat Ridley, and then I have to beat the final boss. So, not that much longer, but I was hoping I could get 4% more items, because then I could see Samus take off her helmet. Okay, I gotta go back to the main plaza now. This is considered by many to be one of the least compelling parts of the game, really. Just going on an artifact hunt, because it requires you to go all around. Helmet taking is not allowed, she's not sexy without it. You may be surprised to find otherwise. Okay. That's over now. Thank God. I don't think I've done this yet, though. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't remember it. Oh, there's a missile there's a missile expansion here. How do we get up there, though? Gotta be something I can do. Plated parasite, hardy member of the parasite family and vulnerable to most weaponry. Field studies suggest a weakness to morph bomb delivered weapon systems, aka bomb 'em. 18 Balmer. Ah, shit. Oh, that friggin' giant-ass cable is in the way. Evil bastards. How do I get up there? There has to be some way to get up there. You'd think it would be over here. You know, the closest to this. That would only make sense now, wouldn't it? Maybe I gotta do like a double morph ball. Nope, that's not enough. That's not anywhere near enough. I've got to use my head and think. I've got to use my head and think. Nope, that didn't reveal anything, but it was nice to try, I think. Wait a minute. Of course. Wow, this is slow. Bingo. Rock, 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 Rock'n'Roll High School. And then I don't care about history. Fun, fun, Rock'n'Roll High School offends that. You too, Godzilla. How's it going? I hope you're doing well. What are the top 3 fights in the original Dragon Ball? Well, Goku vs. Piccolo Jr. is probably number 1. As for the other 2, Jackie Chun versus Goku, maybe. Not sure about the third one, not entirely. I'll have to think about it. Because Tao was pretty good. Especially because he's probably the first one to actually almost kill Goku. So I feel that's worth mentioning, at least, you know? They're fruiting up, for Christ's sake! They're fruiting up! Ah! Yeah, you're right. We should talk about something more manly, like My Little Pony. I'm sure you would love that, wouldn't you? Or maybe your waifu. Missile expansion acquired. That's more like it. Okay, 72%. We just need 3 more %, and then we're good. Yeesh. For a second, I almost thought that the sound cut off. Well, good for you, Elisera. Of course, not necessarily ponies, but we know who the best character in My Little Pony altogether is. Discord. Because he's basically Q. And you can't beat Q. Let's be real. How can you possibly beat Q? Best character hands down. She can preserve your dreams and I don't like it. What, is she the benevolent version of Freddy Krueger? You can run, but you can't hide, bitch. You got simped to Fluttershy? What? Not even gonna question that further. Let's just move on. I'm gonna have to head back to the Chozo Temple. Discord is Fluttershy's dog female counterpart. Okay. I guess he grew a liking to her because... shy niceness and whatnot. I've never really watched all that much of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic outside of maybe a clip or two, but I do have a soft spot for Dondorays, so if I did watch the show, maybe I would be endeared to her too. I know. That's Vegzy, that's part of the reason why I'm saying he's straight up the dragon version of Q. He's basically the same super powerful troll, and he even has the same voice. They knew what they were doing. They did that on purpose to make him basically the My Little Pony version of Q. And that's what I like about him. Okay, then. I'm assuming you mean that metaphorically. Then again, I'm surprised they got away with implying that she broke something's neck. She didn't actually, obviously. She was just giving it a massage, the bear, but just the fact that they implied that she was snapping its neck is pretty dark. I'm actually surprised they went there. You know, made it look like that. It's more than you would expect My Little Pony to go to. I'll give them credit for that. They probably stretched it about as far as they possibly could. In some ways. Hell, there are censored versions of anime on some kids' networks that get away with less than that. Because they can't even make you think someone's dead. They will straight up have someone who is down on the ground moan just so you think they're alive. Oh, it's okay, they're sleeping. Because we can't just have someone passed out. We can't even imply that. We just have to have them moaning so that you know they're alive. Can't even make it ambiguous. In some ways, Vegzy. I mean, Time Stop is just overpowered, let's be real. But Mommy's ability is far more versatile. She can basically make whatever she wants, as long as it's within a certain complexity level. I feel like having her make only rifles and cannons is a misuse of her powers in some way. There's so much more potential than she was giving it, you know? Just the fact that she basically had a monstrous amount of ribbons coming at Homura in Rebellion. She could have done something like that all the time. Like, she could straight up have her ribbons come after people like snakes. Or even form them into chains and have that come after people. I'm just saying, there's a lot of potential for her ability that I don't really see from that. Sayaka is definitely the most reckless, I will put it like that. Oh, okay. Well, guess what, Ilisera? Mommy in English sounds like mother, as in M-O-M-M-Y. So yeah, and apparently mommy, M-A-M-I in Spanish literally means mommy too. Also, in Rebellion, you've got mommy and baby. Mommy and baby. Think about it. Imagine how weird it sounds for English speakers. Oh, hello, Mommy. I mean, technically. When you consider the fact that she may as well be an adopted mother in Rebellion. Although she's underaged, so let's not go for MILF. That would be weird. Unlike a certain someone in this chat, I do take age into account. Now let's see. Lies within the mines. A corrupted invader is trapped there. Defeat this creature to claim the artifact of Warrior. Okay. The other one's in the Chozo mines too. Crap. And Kyoko doesn't. Not really. Mommy got Jackson Power Driller 200 horsepower hair. You're damn right she does. Mommy could legitimately be a Gurren Lagann. I don't remember the name. Gurren Lago, that kind of anime, the one with the giant ass drill, where he was trying to go into the heavens with the sniper red-haired girl. She could legitimately be a character on that show just because she's already got the drill for it. And because her powers, yeah, Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann, however you pronounce it, you get my point. And because her powers work on ribbons, she could legitimately make her hair drills become actual drills if she wanted to. All she has to do is conjure ribbons out of her hair. And then she could legitimately turn them into drills if she wanted to. See, that's another thing. That's just one of many examples that I think she could use her powers for. But she just uses them to make guns. Which is because she's actually not as brave as you may think. She's not that brave. She relies on guns because she's not courageous enough to get up close and personal to someone. She actually admits that in the PSP game. The Witches and Maze creator came from... Oh, okay. I've never heard of Witches and Maze. Anyway. Like I said, in the PSP game, which Jen was involved in the PSP game, so you could probably say it's canon. You could just say all the alternating paths are just other timelines, one of many timelines that Homura did. Actually, that could excuse anything to be canon, technically. You know how people joke that anything is canon in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure as long as it ends with Diavolo dying? Well, technically, there's a lot that could technically be canon within Madoka Magica, as long as Homura has to reset time at the end of it. If you think about it. Ah, damn it. Actually, I think I'm going the wrong way anyway. Or at least I'm going the wrong way if I want to get there quickly. I don't know exactly where the shortest paths are. Even after all this time, I still don't. But at least I know where it is. I know that I need to go to the Phazon Mines. Junkie's little slip-off. What? Hey, Gamma, how's it going? Good to see you. Let's not get into anything freaky, Sarah. Come on, be cool. Dragon, dragon, rock the dragon. Come on, man. Keep it cool, my man. Keep it cool. I think... I don't know. What's your point? Also, I didn't say that about Shaft. I said that about Monica Magica. You should get your facts straight. But since when has that ever been a problem for you, huh? Anyway, I need to figure out where I need to go optimally. Chozo Ruins East, maybe? Where's Chozo Ruins East? Is Chozo Ruins East where I need to go? I mean, technically, it would probably be faster to go to Magmore Caverns, now that I think about it. Yeah, I'm just being stupid. Don't mind me. I think I figured it out now. All I meant was that Monica Magica wasn't the first to be creative. And you further proved my point that Shaft made other things before Monica Magica. Or at least the people behind Shaft have made other things before Monica Magica. So yeah, you didn't really prove me wrong there, pal. The discussion... whatever you say. Maybe creative visually. In the sense that it's a trip. Though Jen obviously wrote it. And probably designed it too, to some extent. Or at least oversaw its development. So you can't give them all the credit. I know. Monica Magica visually is basically an acid trip. They go after different art styles. That seems to be the biggest strength of Monica Magica, that it has different art styles going towards it, especially the witches. That's their biggest strength. They go after different art styles for each witch. It gives it a unique flair. But I'm not sure if you could say that's entirely creative, since it is technically taking other people's art styles to some extent. They're not exactly coming up with their own style, never seen before. That it renders you blind. Oh. The overly bloomy. I forgot what game it was, but there was this one game that was so bad with bloom that it's basically pitch white. Whenever you look through a window leading outside, it's pretty much pitch white. It can easily leave you blind. I hate that shit. Take it easy with the bloom, for crying out loud. If you notice, Metroid Prime right here is making good use of bloom, in my opinion. See, look. You can tell that the lava is being supplemented, magma, we're underground, but you know what I mean. It's being supplemented with a type of bloom, but it's not overbearing. You can tell it's glowing, but it's not going to burn your eyes out, you know? This is how you do it properly. You want everything to be more subtle. You don't want to bombard the audience with it. Mine are Elisera's because... I just wish Duriel wasn't such a pain in the ass. I had to respect my character just for freaking Duriel. He was kind of an asshole. And the weird thing is, the game doesn't even get that tough in the rest of the game. Even Bael himself. Ah, shit, it did it again. The device that I'm watching the super chat on did it again. So hold on a second. Okay. Hope you didn't make any other live chats since asking me what my opinion on Diablo 2 is, because otherwise I might not have seen it. My opinion on Diablo 2 is it's pretty good. I just find it kind of weird that Duriel is so freaking hard. Okay. Fair enough. You take Duriel out of it, and the difficulty curve makes so much more sense. Because it makes no sense that you have what is by far the toughest part of the game, and then the game never reaches that same high again. I'm not gonna say Baal was completely mindless, but holy shit, he was a cakewalk compared to Doriel. Which Diablo 2 act is the best? Hard to say. I guess the final one, where you're going after Baal. I think that's an expansion, actually. Because I think you just beat Diablo himself in the main game, and that's it. The funny thing is, Diablo's trick where he puts you in a cage if you're in the return point. That's how he deals with people who teleport out. He just has it so that if you're touching the wayward point, he traps you in a bone cage. Even if you weren't actively using it, if you've used it before, if there was a wayward point there, he still traps you in a bone cage. But all I did was I just ran to the cathedral nearby and then I used it. As long as you're not near him, he doesn't do shit. But anyway, tutorial, the game starts at Nightmare. Okay then, whatever you say, pal. By that logic, every game starts out as a tutorial until you get to the hardest difficulty. Being easier doesn't make it a tutorial. Okay then. Super. Honestly, I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of the type of difficulty where if you lose, the game is just over. I think that's cheap. I get why people would do it just to challenge themselves extra hard, but I'm not a fan of it, and I certainly wouldn't pick it out. Thankfully, it's optional for most games. But I would never choose it out personally. I think it's a very cheap form of difficulty. It's basically the kind that wastes your time. Okay, then. Awesome. Still not ever gonna do something like that. Hell, I'm the opposite. I need to rein in my save stating. I've decided to give myself a rule where once I beat out an area, then I'll allow myself to save state. I think that's fair. If you've cleared out a room, I'd like to not have to clear it out again. Anyway, I need to figure out where that elite pirate is that has the last artifact. It might be earlier on. Obviously not in there. Actually, there's a hidden room right here. Security access, huh? That might be it. Probably not. Disconnected my internet, but it took 30 seconds to drop to timeout. I see. Ouch. Well, sucks for you, doesn't it? Too bad you couldn't just save. Ow. Ooh, look at that. There's the impact crater again. Isn't that nice? Ruined a bunch of hardcore Iron Man accounts. What? What do you mean? Dial-up internet? I'm assuming that's not what you meant. Oh boy, even with free aim, there's a limit to how far you can look up, apparently. Kind of ridiculous. Eh, darn it. Ah, the dev team behind RuneScape. Fair enough. Someone as bright as him plays RuneScape. I played it at one point. I remember playing RuneScape at one point in my life, but that point is not now. Ha, take that, bitch. Anyway, I want to go back here, wherever the hell that is. Oh, went over there. Not to mention, the way it did mining was bullshit. You could be at it forever because you have a low-level pick, but then someone comes in behind you and just steals it. That's messed up. It doesn't matter who started mining it first, what matters is apparently who mined it the most. So someone could go in behind you while you're mining something and steal it from you. If they have a pickaxe that's that much better than yours. So messed up. That always pissed me off. Because some higher level player would basically just steal all your shit. Yeah, screw you. We don't care that you've been here first. We're just gonna take it. Screw you. Who cares if you've been at it for a while? I'm just gonna take my super powered pickaxe and just take it. Also, let's see. Yep. Watch this. Want to see something magical? Wow, that one's a biggin. Phazon Elite Pirate, infused with energized... Did it just say Elite twice? Does that say Phazon Elite Pirate? The Phazon-charged Elite Pirates rely more on their Wavequake generators, opting not to carry the vulnerable plasma artillery cannons. The direct fusion of Phazon into their bodies provides a tremendous level of energy. The drastically lower lifespan that comes with the process is of little concern to the pirate research team. Uh-oh. I forgot what buttons to press. My bad. They don't seem to be capable of absorbing energy any... Oh, never mind. There we go. There we go. Ah, shit. Take this. I'll be quiet, Elisera. Just let me play my damn game already. There. The final artifact. Now, not counting items that I still haven't gotten yet, I'm close to the end of the game. What are they going to censor in the upcoming Resident Evil 4 remake? Who knows? Well, they'll probably they already censored in the VR version, actually. Because instead of Leon saying, I guess there's no sex discrimination here, he says, I guess nobody's safe. Because I guess not having sex discrimination is bad. The guy who created Resident Evil was the guy behind God Hand. Okay, then. Oh, yeah, you're right, Vegsy. Ada and Ashley both lost that in a way. Ada no longer wears a dress, and Ashley no longer wears a skirt. Also, that's going to ruin a lot of the fun. Because one hilarious thing is that if you look up Ashley's skirt, she'll hold it and call you a pervert. But if Leon gets beheaded and his head happens to roll over there, she'll still call him a pervert. That was hilarious in the original. And sadly, it's going to get removed because, I guess, skirts are sexist or something? Can someone figure that out? Are skirts sexist or something now? Is that how far we've gone? Are we to the point that that skirts and dresses are sexist? Someone make sense of that to me. Yeah, when they say modern audience, what they really mean is for their audience. For their sensitive audience, the Twitter audience. That's what they really mean. Modern audience apparently means Twitter. Because Twitter is apparently the modern audience they're looking for. Man, this is slow. Look how slow that is. What is it with these areas of the game where it's suddenly running really slowly? That's weird. But yeah, I just don't get it. What's wrong with just having them wear certain things? Like, is that a bad thing now? Of course. Modern audiences equals Twitter. Partial security access achieved. Force field inactive. Bitchin'. Damn slow ass thing. Okay. But what about skirts and dresses? Apparently that's bad too. Ada's not allowed to wear a dress anymore. They don't even lengthen it, they just change it into something else entirely. That's the weird thing. I guess that's their way of compromising. They want to show her legs without it being anything. Oh boy. And clothes weren't needed. Yeah, that's the funny thing about it too. Male characters can be shirtless or just wearing a loincloth and that's fine. Nobody complains about that. How come it's only sexism when they portray the female form? That seems a little sexist to me, doesn't it? Anyone else see that as a little sexist? They're basically saying that the female form is inherently sexual and inherently shameful, and that they alone have to cover up. But guys don't. I don't know, it seems like they're perpetuating sexism to me. Also, that contradicts the earlier feminist movements. The earlier feminist movements was about freeing that. You know, not shaming the female form. But now they're going hardcore into shaming it again. Weird to me. But that's just me, though. I think it should either be okay for both or okay for neither. To be fair, both of them should be equal in that regard. Oh yeah, the flamethrower. I hope that counts as an item. Because I'm looking for item collection. I want 75%. Flamethrower acquired. Ridley is sexier than Samus, changed my mind. Okay, if you're into dragons, new extras unlocked in the main menu. I'm close. I'm freaking close. Holy shit, I'm so freaking close. I'm so close to 75%. I'm just gonna run past these guys. I don't even give a damn. Who gives a shit? They're pirates. They don't deserve honor. I couldn't care less about these piss ants. Anyway. Let's do this thing, baby. Uh-oh, everything's going slow. But Vegan Bud... Yeah, but they're space pirates. I just need one more item somewhere. I'm not sure where, but it probably exists somewhere. It's slow for me. You didn't notice? When the game's running well, it goes so much faster, see? Look at that. You gonna tell me the game is just slow when it looks like this? Look. When I'm in here, the game runs fast. The problem is, the game's frame rate determines its movements, it determines its speed in general. It's one of those kind of games that doesn't skip the frame rate. Instead, it just goes slower. It turns into molasses when it's overburdened. I need to get back to the Chozo ruins. We're actually nearing the end of the game. Maybe if I... Maybe if I extend it a bit, I could be doing Resident Evil Village by next Thursday. Yeah, I'll extend it a bit. I just need one more item. I just need to figure out where I can find one more freaking item. Maybe... You know what? I'm going to fight Ridley first. I'm going to go to the very farthest that I can go. I think there might be an item expansion in there somewhere. In the crater itself. I don't remember exactly, but I think there might be an item somewhere in there. Well, I'm going to fight Ridley first. It's time to face the purple dragon. And not just the kind that rock stars see, if you know what I'm saying. I'm sure you know what I'm referring to. Shot, shot. You'll know what I'm talking about if you've ever seen that South Park episode of Guitar Hero. Where Stan keeps playing that game and it's a not so subtle reference to something, if you know what I'm saying. Although, funnily enough, in a way it's kind of like BioShock. Because you're basically shooting a needle into your arm in order to enhance yourself. He may as well be shooting himself full of Eve or something. And using some kind of speed-boosting plasmid. I'm actually trying to justify that joke. And it probably didn't need justifying to begin with. Chozo Ruins South. Cool. Awesome. Hey, don't blame me. I didn't choose for YouTube to do that. You know me, I'm usually more chill about it. Usually. Well, I can't alternate between top and live chat, unfortunately, because of the method I'm using. However, I'm going to save. Just because. Okay. I see. Yeah, I guess that's fair. Maybe don't say things that are going to piss YouTube off. That's my suggestion if you don't want your comments to get hidden. You know the deal when you're using YouTube. Oh boy. It's funny because the first time you see Chozo ghosts, there are comments of mine that YouTube removed that didn't show in any of the chats. Huh. Well, what did you say? Did you say anything that was worthy? You're talking about South Park, and I said about when the game said Stan that he won, and that word... Why? Why is the word "one" censored? Oh. I see. Yeah, YouTube no like words like that, Illicera. Not anymore. I do. It said the R word, didn't it? Oh, right, the F word. Yeah, even though it technically means cigarette. Family Guy actually made a silly joke about that. Well, someone tell this cigarette to shut up. Because he thought it was that in reverse. YouTube worked on an algorithm that modified your comments after they were posted. Yeah, that would not surprise me. What I find messed up is when, like, M-rated games censor swear words. You kidding me? Dude, if it's rated M, I don't think anyone's gonna care if you use the F-bomb. I'm just saying. Everyone says the F word where I live to refer to smokes. Yeah, see? Depends on where you are. In fact, the see you next Tuesday, some people call that sexist, but I don't see how that's a sexist word. It's literally the same as calling someone a deek. If you think about it. If you think about it, calling someone a deek and calling someone a see you next Tuesday is basically the same thing. It's referring to genitalia, and it's basically saying that someone's being a jerk. The only difference is that one is based off of male anatomy and one is based off of female anatomy. Because, of course, you could literally do the same exact thing and someone will still only get offended when it's one of them. Yet violence is getting more graphic. Fair point. Internet should have never been introduced to normies. How would you do that? How would you prevent that? Like, make it less user-friendly or something? Anyway, I'm gonna fight Ridley now. Ah, shit. Why can't it be opened with a missile? That does not make any sense. Okay, that's weird. I'm pushing a message. Well, it is all about control, isn't it? Returning to new grounds, destroy social media. Not all. It's just a coincidence. It's like people who say that white people are in charge. The funny thing is there's a hilarious video where it shows like a white supremacist and an SJW and they realize they have far more in common than they think. I just think that people should only marry inside of their own race. Obviously, they agree with that, because there are people of the woke persuasion that don't think that black people should be dating white people. All they did was switch which one they think is the bad one. There's a place better than Newgrounds, but we won't name it as it's an open secret. Okay, then. That's a rom-com waiting to happen. Oh yeah, it's actually kind of a rom-com. In a way. It's framed like that. Or at the very least, like a bro-ship. They realize how much they have in common and that they're the best, they're the closest to each other. Because they think so much alike. Like the woke person talks about white privilege, and then the racist goes, I agree, it is a privilege to be white. Well, it's time to fight the dragon. This bitch again. Hi, bitch. Yeah, he's just trying to piss Samus off, isn't he? Just killing her parents wasn't enough. Now he's got to destroy her home, too. Or, you know, her parents' home. There we go. Reborn and evolved through pirate technology, Meta Ridley is a fearsome enforcer. His armored hide is extremely resilient, save for the chest, which has thinner plating. The pirates have fused a number of potent weapons to the creature, including a multi-missile system, a kinetic breath system, a Mason bomb launcher, and an ultra-thermal flame strike projector. Meta Ridley is also a formidable melee combatant, making any sort of engagement a risky proposition. Here you go, you shit. I'm gonna clip your wings off, you son of a bitch. This just turned into Skyrim again. I guess that's what the two games that I'm live streaming now have in common. Dragons. That's the common factor here. I think Lord of the Rings has dragons too. I know that in Resident Evil Village, the main villain turns into a dragon of sorts. Seems like many properties can agree dragons are pretty awesome. We can all agree there, can't we? Ow. Take this, Ridley. Ah, he's just destroying the place. What an evil bastard. Ah, shit, I thought I jumped. Oh, wait, it's A. No, wait, it's B. I keep forgetting where the buttons are. My bad. I keep getting confused. Get back here, you son of a bitch. Quit wasting my time. He's wasting my time right now. I don't appreciate that. Well, I guess I better... Ow. Damn it. Just give it up already. Ah, there we go. Heh, nicely done. Heh, nice. Oh, I love it. Come on, you bastard. I'm gonna clip those damn wings, and then your head's going off next. What's wrong, you coward? Can't face me yourself? Ah, boy. What an asshole. That's more like it. Take this, Meta Ridley. He's not so tough. The Omega Pirate is the hardest of the bosses. He's the only one who actually managed to kill me so far. Gotta give him credit. Oh shit. Damn Ridley. You get back here right this second, you bastard. Shit. Coward. Good thing I've got a lot of health. Far more health than he does. Ah, shit, he dodged. There we go. Heh, too easy, mate. Get wrecked, bitch. Yeah, it's time for phase 2. Luckily, his health is almost gone now. This phase should not last long at all. Hopefully. You notice something? Whenever it's not actually doing damage to him, but it's like placing him in position to get stunned, it glows yellow. Hitting his mouth puts him in a position to be stunned. That's why it flashes him yellow. That means it's hitting armor. rather than his actual body. His actual health meter is not being affected by this, but he is putting himself in a position to be damaged. That's what that means. Great, he's just gonna spam this, isn't he? I think I've got the timing down. You gotta jump before he lands. Don't try to do it after the fact. Come on, you son of a bitch. Ah, frick. Come on, you bastard. Damn you, Ridley. Quit doing that over and over again, you cheater. Ah, shit. That's the worst of his attacks. If he gets desperate, he'll just start spamming the charge move at you. He's not giving you many opportunities to hit him. Damn it. Damn. One stubborn bitch. Damn it. That move doesn't attack fast enough. Fuck. That'd be funny if it was meta in the sense that he breaks the fourth wall like Deadpool. Great, now he's gonna go for that move, isn't he? Bastard. Gonna keep alternating between those two moves forever. Bastard. Come on, you asshole. Why don't you come over here? Damn. This guy just never gives up, does he? That was better. Just shoot him with missiles, I don't care. Damn. Just getting annoying. He's just wasting my time now. He's not actually hard, he's just wasting my time. You notice that? He does attacks that have long animations, and he's only vulnerable for like a second. A split second at that. He's definitely not one of my favorite bosses in the world, let's just leave it like that. This boss is designed to waste your time. I need to do that alternating method that I came up with. Damn it. Stubborn bitch. Fuck's sake. Yeah, to hell with this. Damn it. I can't use that either because he just knocks you out of attack. Really? Again? Time to spam that move for another million years. Even if he actually hits you, it doesn't do that much damage. Yeah, this isn't exactly one of my favorite Ridley fights, to be sure. Come on, Ridley, you son of a bitch. Oh, for fuck's sake, Ridley. let go of the wrong button. Come on, asshole. Wouldn't be so bad if he wasn't only vulnerable for like a split second. Screw this, I'm just going for broke. I'm just going to spam him with everything. I'm not even going to try to dodge anymore. It's getting screwy. Ah, frick. Piss off already. That's another way you waste your time. Come on, you bastard. At least that makes him vulnerable for a little while longer. I'm definitely going straight to the ship after I'm done with this. I don't want to risk having to do this shit over again. This is annoying. And how are you guys? Maybe this was done deliberately, so you want to hate Ridley as much as Samus does. Samus hates him because he killed her parents. I hate him because he's wasting my damn time. We are two different people, clearly. Damn it. Yeah, a little bit. Go figure. Nintendo goes after a slightly different audience than Dark Souls does. It's like the... shit, board fight? Is that the one? The Boreal Valley? Vort of the Boreal Valley, except way slower. Finally. There we go. I'm gonna enjoy this. Phew. Anyway. I still only have 74% of the items, which is unfortunate. However, I'm going to head back to the ship. Just because I really don't want to have to risk doing that fight all over again. I think you can understand why. You go through that shit once, never again. Come on. Come on, Pookie, come on. Thank you. Come on. Thank you. There. Now I won't ever have to worry about fighting him again. And I'm technically going over my time limit, but whatever. Let's never end. Besides, I kind of owe you guys for yesterday being such a blunder. So, I'm perfectly fine with extending this a little bit. Where's the harm, right? Right. I'm glad we're all in agreement. Exactly, Gamma. Exactly. Now, hopefully there's another item over here. Who are we gonna harm? we just harmed Ridley in a big way. And now we're gonna harm the final boss. Won't that be fun? Yummy, yummy. It's time to go into the final boss area. I'm hoping that there's a final expansion in here. This is the impact crater. It has orange phase on. It's even more dangerous now. Oh yeah, I could have just used this save station, duh. So stupid. Nah, I'm fine. Okay, if the save room is here, then I'm assuming that means the area that I'm thinking of must have an expansion of some kind. Maybe an energy tank. Limited data on unknown material available. That's a type of phazon. Or at least it originally was. I guess they're going for more unknown now. Yeah, whatever. What are those things? Okay then. Lumagek, phazon charged reptiles. Okay then. Super. Awesome. Okay. Those are fission Metroids, better be aware of those. Run. What the hell? Oh shit. Where do I go? Probably right there. Heh, take that, bitch. Oh wait, I'm supposed to go right here. My bad. Like teeth. Don't lie, I'm not the only one who thought that. I just gotta make sure of something here. Oh, for fuck's sake. Come on, you bastard. Quit sucking in my face. This isn't that kind of live stream. You want to go on Twitch for that. Obviously, that's a joke. Another oh, it's a map station. My bad. Okay, are there any... Is there anything here? Shit, I don't think there is. Fuck. Missiles fully replenished. Oh, this is bad. There aren't any items in here, are there? Shit. Ah, crap. This is awkward. Damn it. Should I go for it? I mean, I'm not gonna get the ending where Samus takes off her helmet. I was kinda hoping I could get that. I don't think there is anything here, unfortunately. Missile station. Yep, that's a thing. Even though I didn't really burn through any in the first place. I guess it can't be helped. Huh, take that, asshole. Huh, that actually worked. Rolling into a morph ball actually avoided the attack because they went over my head. You piss off already, mate. Anyway. Puzzling. Ah, shit. Ah, screw it. Come on. Hurry up and get over there. There's Metroid Prime, in case you're wondering. This is the big boss herself. Itself? Eh, it doesn't really matter. Oh well, I guess it's no big deal if I don't get Samus taking off her helmet. I guess a win is a win, right? I don't think that's gonna help Neo. Ah, shit. Need to scan it. Looks like a crab. Metroid Prime highly evolved, Phazon producing life form. The aberration known as Metroid Prime is a source of Phazon, making it immensely powerful. A genetic flaw makes it susceptible to certain weapons for brief periods. Only its head is truly vulnerable, other attacks are a nuisance. Offensively, Metroid Prime has a number of natural and mechanical weapons at its disposal. These include ultra-frigid breath, multi-missiles, snare beams, and particle wave projectors. Its massive strength and barbed carapace make it lethal in melee combat. Recommended maximum firepower when engaging the enemy. Ah, shit. Watch this. Ah, wait. Wrong thing. Here we go. It locks onto it. Actually drains it. Pretty effectively. Oh, shit. There's no groove in the floor anymore. That makes it tricky. Hey, behind you. Oh shit, it's drawing me in. It was drawing me in. Oh, look at that! It homes in on it. Isn't that nice? Ah, sweet. It's time to go down a notch. Until it's dead. Oh, there it is. Oh, boy. Okay, there we go. Take this. Take this. That one's a homing shot. Bitch. This is where those missile expansions are really going to come in handy. Oh, show. What now? Take this. Get drained. Slowly, but surely. Excellent. At least I got almost all the energy tanks. That's something. How many holes are left? You'll find out soon enough, won't you? You son of a bitch. Oh boy. Take this. Take that, you bastard. What now? What form will you... Okay, fair enough. Take this. Nice. It's giving me my missiles back. Is that nice of it? It's giving me more missiles so I can kill it. That's incredibly nice of it. It's giving me more missiles so that I can more effectively kill it. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh boy. That must be its mouth. Ah, shit. Electric. Boogaloo. I'm out of missiles, man. I gotta rely on the old steady method. There we go. I love that Samus turns around automatically. So cool. Take this. Bastard. Come on. I'm gonna melt right through you. Ironic. I find it kind of ironic. It becomes weak to what it is. Maybe it's because its shell becomes... Its shell allows only that to pass. Because it's what it's literally using to fire at you. It has to allow it to pass. Take this. That instantly takes it to its next phase. You must hit it very hard. With whatever color it is, it's color-coded. It's like a bop it. You know, the plasma beam is bop it. Power beam, twist it. Ice beam is spin it. If you think about it. Oh boy. Let's get those missiles. Ah, shit. Come on. I see that one scrambles her visor. Not that it matters too much. Take this. Oh shit. Oh boy. Take this. Oh boy. Now it's trying to use missiles against me. How dare you? How very dare you, sir. Or ma'am. How dare you, creature. You weapon of mass destruction. I can think of a certain one of our presidents who would be very interested in you because you're a WMD. Missile's low, unfortunately. But we can fix that. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hurry up, hurry up. Those damn missiles already. It's changing forms a lot. Take that, you bastard. Come on. What you got, huh? You ain't got shit. Oh, crap. It moved. Its attack actually turned to face me. That's not what I expected. Oh boy. Did you just... It's rapidly switching now. It is rapidly switching now. Ah, shit. Can't hit its damn orbs either. Yeah, it drags a little, but at least it doesn't drag anywhere near as bad as the Ridley fight. Remember that? That literally happened just earlier? At least Metroid Prime is vulnerable all the time. Well, unless it's switching forms, but that doesn't happen anywhere near as often as Ridley closing his mouth. With Ridley, you had to wait until he opened his mouth, and then you could weaken his armor so that he could expose his chest plate so that you could hurt Ridley himself. Yeah, it was a bit more draggy, in my opinion. Actually, I should probably change the settings from here. The last fight caused you to want to change your beams quickly. This one's gonna make me want to change my visors quickly. The core essence of Metroid Prime. Phazon energy form of Metroid Prime is invulnerable to all conventional weapons. It generates pools of Phazon. Use these to fuel your suit's Phazon weapon system. The entity can also spawn Metroids to assist in battle, rendering itself invisible when it does so. Oops. Wrong one. I'm gonna go over to options here, and then I'm gonna turn this off. That way I can switch on the fly. Because it's gonna turn itself invisible. Oh shit. Come on, you bastard. Just make your pool of Phazon and then quickly turn into another phase. Must be the X-ray visor that I need. Yep, look at that. Phazon beam, baby. Hyper mode. Take this, asshole. It's constantly switching its forms. Well, phases of visibility, I guess? It's not really a form. Unless you call it a form. Come on, you bastard. Quit wasting my time. Now this is the part of the fight where it drags on a little. But still nowhere near as badly as Ridley. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Okay, come on. Man, imagine if fights in Super Metroid were this long. Admittedly, it does drag a little. But not too badly. It seems to be how a lot of fights work, actually. Wait for an enemy to become vulnerable. Now you can... Ah, fuck. Come on, come on. What's going on here? Okay, here we go. Now that it's in the regular spectrum, you can actually see the Phazon beam itself, which looks really cool. How badass does that look, though? It's like the Mother Brain fight, except it's longer. And Samus doesn't have to be saved, she just has to wait. Come on, you freak. Hurry up and make the Phazon pool. We both know you want to. You're wasting our time. Enough with the weak sauce. Take this. Well, that was fun. Oh boy. Yeah, it's a waste of time charging the beam anyway. The regular Phazon beam does not use a charge. It's almost over, don't worry. Oh, I completely forgot I was gonna do something special for this. Oops. Maybe I can still do it. Shit, where's its Phazon pool? Did it not make a Phazon pool? Well, that sucks. Now it's just going across spectrums without making any Phazon pools. It's trying to waste my time, isn't it? You could waste my time and just make a Phazon pool already. Where the hell's... Okay, there we go. Jeez. Is it that hard to do? Apparently it was. Screw you. Okay, you bastard. Just a little bit more now. Ah, son of a bitch. Knocked me out, right out of the Phazon pool. No wonder it seemed like it was over too soon. Now die already. Or not. That works too. Okay, cool. Just gonna preemptively fire one of these off. Take this. It's over. It's over. I beat the game. Oh crap, my computer is going into a very unresponsive state. Crap. Crap, crap, crap. Ah, shit. Really? I mean, thankfully the game itself seems to be fine. But I was kind of hoping I'd do something extra. Don't you dare.
What future and fate await her?
Yep, as expected. I didn't get enough. On. Okay. Ah, shit. You know what? Screw it. Okay, that has been Metroid Prime Remastered. I'm actually going to mute that because I've got something even better. Say hello to DJ Britt, Urban Epidemic.
This is something that you can afford, an urban epidemic that is a Metroid.
I wanted to play this as a surprise. Enjoy the credits.
Yo, this is something that you can afford, an urban epidemic that is a Metroid. Now this is something that you can't comprehend, an uncontained outbreak is about to begin.
Trip down from outer space, promise about to take the place. The first thing that you gotta grab is your missile tank to gain access to the other side of the wall, no crawl. 5 missiles to the painter will produce a moth ball. When enemies out of reach, don't want possible now how it seems. Wait for them to come to you.
I love this song.
Time to get it on, spin and ready to drop the bombs, open the door, sticking your gun.
It's old, but it's gold.
You come to find to see it end in doom. Now all you need to do is follow the location of the save room. As the big room fills with terror, however, will you get across one thing to remember to endeavor the mini boss.
Ridley dragged on way too long, especially. I didn't think Metroid Prime was anywhere near as bad. It was good, though. They actually bothered to remake the graphics. That's more than Nintendo did. Look at Skyrim, Skyward Sword, or the Metroid 3D All-Stars. Nowhere near this much effort. You gotta give them that.
Desire revolts and fire gets all frozen up on my ice beam. I grab some extra energy from in the vicinity. Try to dodge a practical pterodactyl named Ridley. Double the platforms, give me a better position to shoot. Only way to reach down to slap on my high boots. But on the way up, what it seemed with a block of your door that screamed a slap. Had a trapping in the depth of the wave beam. But on the track back, I got smacked and in fact. Screw you, I screwed them, I screwed them on my screw attack. Getting closer now to the end. A double platform.
Maybe that helps. Sorry about that. But I want you to hear it anyway. It's good. This isn't part of the original Metroid Prime, of course. I muted the game. This is Urban Epidemic by DJ Britt. Someone actually made a rap song based after Metroid. How cool is that? And I did test it. It's not copyright flagged. I'll put it in the description when the video's over. I'm glad I stuck this out. So yeah, next Thursday will be Resident Evil Village. Enemies up a mile high, no time to get stumped. Sit back and get some running room to activate my speed jump. If ever wanna make it back alive on my ship, I need to jump over chasms and grab my legs with my power grip. My final weapon no.
On the wall with no juice. Step back and give some running room to activate my speed boost. And as I got my plasma from inside the chosen Ruben next on the list is mama brain when I'ma be doing. Freezing the floating rings, lava don't come into contact. Cross switches and hurling missiles until my glass cracks. I can't wait 10 minutes to escape. And if you're under 2 hours, just in Bailey is considered a great. This is something that you cannot avoid and urban epidemic.
It's not copyright protected. I only chose this because it's an awesome song. I mean, why not, right? It's what do something special. Something that you cannot avoid, an urban epidemic that is a Metroid. Now this is something that you can't comprehend, an uncontained outbreak is about to begin. Now yo, this is something that you cannot avoid, an urban epidemic that is a Metroid. Now this is something that you can't comprehend, an uncontained outbreak is about to begin. Some people complained that the original Metroid Prime team wasn't referenced here in the credits by name. It does credit them as the original creators, it just doesn't list them off. I don't see anything wrong with that, to be honest. I mean, you gotta cut it off somewhere. Okay, that's the end of that. What do you think? Pretty nice song? But yeah, now that I'm done with Metroid Prime Remastered, even though I was hoping to get the Samus on popping off her helmet, I was one item away, literally one item away. You know, that's fine. So yeah, next week... Well, first off, on Monday, 4:30 p.m., it's going to be Hogwarts Legacy. I did get a mod for 2GB VRAM video cards, and I've got double that, so it should work just fine for me. It basically just... It cuts away the amount of memory that the game will use to stream textures in. So, distant textures might look even crappier. Not that that really matters. But yeah, hopefully that'll make it run a little more stably. I think Hogwarts Legacy was having as much trouble running as this. And unlike this, Hogwarts Legacy isn't being emulated. I am actually playing the PC version, so yeah. Hopefully it'll run more stably now, even if it doesn't look the prettiest. But I am enjoying it so far. And, as we alluded to earlier, Resident Evil Village will be next Thursday at 4:30 p.m. And I do Let's Plays every single day at high noon. And I've been ranking Platonia experiment maps. When I'm done with that, I'll be doing Quake at 9 a.m. with YouTube Shorts. I should also mention, though, once Hollow Knight Silk Song comes out, I'm replacing Resident Evil Village until I beat that. Hope you're cool with that. But, you know, it's probably not going to come out for a while anyway, so you probably won't have to worry about that for a while. But anyway, you can always subscribe and plasma beam, charge shot, power bomb, whatever you want, that bell icon. If you don't want to worry about keeping track of time zones, a like and a comment always help, but I just hope you genuinely enjoyed yourself. Cheers to Retro Studios. This was damn good. I think we can all agree on that. It captured Metroid Prime. Maybe some would argue too well, because some of the bosses are very wait and see. but I still thought that it was really good. The graphics especially, they actually took the time to remake the graphics. Props to them. Here's hoping Metroid Prime 4 is good. Here's hoping that the Metroid by Mercury Steam, yeah, funny, Vegsy. You really love that, don't you? Anyway, here's hoping that the rumored Metroid game by Mercury Steam is a thing. I hope so, because Dread sold like hotcakes, and I hope it turns out good. I hope Hollow Knight Silksong turns out good. Here's to Metroid. Here's hoping there's plenty of good years ahead of you. I like to think that games like Hollow Knight helped. See, based on the work of Metroid Prime development staff. Obviously, they couldn't list everyone by name. The credits would go on forever. But yeah. And I will see you next time. Now go out there and capitalize on life. Peace out, have a good one, and have a nice and pleasant day.